for me. We are broadcasting out across the country, and we want to be quiet if we can during the presentation with our phones. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through again. I see lots of familiar faces here this evening, and I'm sure when I look on the live stream, I'll see hundreds of familiar faces there. Wonderful to have the country with us again this evening on this Thursday night. Thursday night, I get all the graveyard shift functions. Thursdays and sometimes Friday afternoons. So I'm especially proud of you for making it out here this evening with us here, because I know it was this or Pooza Thursday. You know, so I was only too happy to have you join me. That was a good choice. We're going to be making money, not losing money this evening. Folks, to start with though, can I get you to see live streaming? See that? Great, it's working. It's a test for me. All right, good. All right, so folks, to start with, DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. That's important to note. Why? Because we're a South African company. We're public and listed. We've been around for 68 years, since 1952. All right, and we're homegrown South African. You know exactly where we are, and we're a full-blown licensed life and short-term insurance company. We're not a UMA, we're not a brokerage, we're not an agent. We are the insurance company. We want you to have that sense of confidence when you deal with DuePoint. This is not one of these things that's blown in from overseas or you've seen on Facebook or WhatsApp. It's not one of those things. You can see the bricks and mortar. You can call the client service team. You can meet the people that are here at DuePoint, and you can go to our Constantia offices around the country. This is the real deal. And as the real deal, we're attempting to do something we believe others have tried but generally failed. About 5 years ago, we built this division, DuePoint, nearly half a decade ago. And what we had as an objective was to be a viable economic solution for South Africans. Why? Because we're in financial crisis. Even our president said it about a month ago. We are in financial crisis in South Africa. Our economy is in recession. We can no longer increase our income as individuals, and we can't even stop our expenditure because prices are rising faster than we can cut down on our budgets. This is a reality. Now, as a corporate, that's a problem for us. As a corporate, it means that we're going to lose customers, and ultimately our sustainability, our viability becomes threatened. And therefore we needed to create a solution that would not only change things for us, but would become a permanent solution for South Africans in pulling themselves out of the economic crisis that we are in here in South Africa. We called it the DuePoint system. It was our wealth creation system. We were not in the business of creating cash, or what I call cash in transit. Everything that we as South Africans have done up until now has been cash in transit. When we do things, where we sell things, pots, pans, fruit, vegetables, mooties, whatever it might be, all we're getting is cash when we sell. Then the cash is gone. If we don't sell again, we don't get the cash. When we work for our traditional jobs, they pay you once in the month, don't they? If you don't return the next month, they're going to pay you that month? No, it's cash in transit. Nothing that is in our economy is sustainable in South Africa today. Nothing. When I say sustainable, I mean there every month. We wanted to create wealth. Wealth is a recurring income that is there every month, no matter your circumstances. There are going to be months when you're sick in hospital. There are going to be months when you're on holiday. There's going to be months when you're overworked with other things in life. Your income must still come in. That's the only way that we change financial crisis. It's the only way we pull ourselves out of it, is by creating steadfast, reliable income. And so in order to do that, we couldn't do selling. We couldn't do presenting. All the things you've been asked to do before, we had to eliminate. Instead, we brought 21st century technology into the 21st century for South Africans, and we said, we want you to do one thing. We want you just to connect South Africans to us. Just connect South Africans to us through that technology, and we will be able to then create platforms of distributions we could not before. Those platforms of distribution, that market share that's created, will allow us as the insurance company then to create greater revenues. And from the greater revenues, we will be able to create that recurring wealth for you. How do we make it recurring? Well, we use our financial services products. All of our products are financial services. All of them run on debit orders. Debit orders are automatic, system generated. And it means that every month those debit orders raise. None of our products expire. They don't break. They don't wear out. They can be with you your whole life if you want. And that means that no matter what you're doing in any given month, our debit orders raise and your income comes in. Folks, we built this system in the South African context. This didn't blow in from Asia or Russia or America or anywhere. This was built in South Africa. So we know your circumstances. We know all of your reasons why you're in the position that you're in. You're busy. You're overworked. You don't have time. You don't like interacting with people. You definitely don't like selling anything to your friends, etc., etc. We eliminated all of those things. In our system, every part of the things we didn't want to do as South Africans, we eliminated in our system. And we said simply use our technology to connect people to us, and our technology then creates leverage for you. It allows you to leverage your time and your skills in creating wealth 24 hours a day with us. That means even as you sleep, these channels that you build with us will continue to create income and grow your wealth for us. We don't know of any other tool in the country today that allows you to do that. In addition, as a wealth engineer, we start to add lifestyle changing benefits to you. The first one is our legal access product. As an active wealth engineer, you automatically get our legal access service, which means that at the end of your phone, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, you have a lawyer at the end of your phone. That means that no matter what's happening in your life, you always have someone there to help protect you through the process of building wealth in South Africa. At the end of it, you've done nothing. You've paid nothing yet at DuePoint, and you've got our legal access lawyers at the end of your phone. You can add your family members as well. It's 25 Rand a month if you want to add your family members. But for you, it's free as a wealth engineer with us here at DuePoint. Folks, all of this, the use of our system here at DuePoint, costs you nothing. Every other presentation that you've had to go to, you've had to buy a starter kit, pay a starter fee, buy the groceries you were going to sell on, buy the pots and pans you were going to sell on, whatever it was, you had to buy first before you could move on. You had to pay monthly admin fees, you had to pay for application forms, you had to pay for training, you had to pay for conferences, everything was pay before you'd even made any money. You know what I'm talking about. You've all been in it. You're all looking at me tonight like, oh, how does he know my secrets? I know your secrets. I know how many, if I asked just a few of you that are in the room this evening, who of you have lost money on the things that have come in the past, I'll bet you most of you would be able to say, I spent 5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand. The most recent one we saw was Patrick said to me, had a lady lost 120,000 Rand. Put her in an ICU. The stress overwhelmed her, put her in ICU. 120K. Now, I got to ask the question, why? Why did she hand the 120K over? You know, my goodness, we know these things are all just nonsense. Yeah, we don't ask for any of your money. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you get free use of our services, our people, our conference venues, our offices around the country. It's yours. It's your tool to use in building your wealth with us. We put you in a position where today you start moving forwards. You don't move backwards first and then move forward. And because you're not going to be selling, you're not going to be presenting, you never talk about our products. You're not brokers or agents or representatives or intermediaries or advisors. You're not employees of ours or marketers of ours. You're just people that tap your phone and connect South Africans to us. That's all you are. And therefore, everybody, no matter what their experience or education is, can do DuePoint. Everybody can do it. It's just a matter of whether you are willing to do it. That's the only thing that stands between you and success here at DuePoint. Folks, we have allowed everybody to build an asset. An asset is something that produces income for you every month, even when you can't work on it. An asset is something you can sell. An asset is something that will be transferred to your children when you pass away, and all those things are exactly what happened with your channel of wealth here at DuePoint. What you build during your lifetime will be left to your children, and from your children to your grandchildren. This is an intergenerational wealth creation company. And as far as we know, we're the only one in South Africa that does that for the average South African. You can build something beyond yourself here at DuePoint. And all we ask you to do is tap your phone. That's all we ask you to do. Every one of you knows how to tap your phone, and we do everything from that point forward. As you tap your phone, you will begin to connect people to us. Our technology allocates them to you. These folk go out and connect others as your platform of distribution spreads out across the country. All they're doing is connecting people through our technology. We then, as the insurance company, and I always love it when they say, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. I'm like, really? I'm a listed, public, licensed life and short-term insurance company? How did I get past the 9 regulators that look after us? A scheme. How? And I've been doing it for half a decade too. That's the fun thing as well. You know? No, folks. This is distribution. We do this through multiple techniques. We have direct marketing. You see the TV adverts. We have field forces. We have brokerages. We have UMAs. And here at DuePoint, we have you. And you connect individuals to us, and you create the same thing, platforms of distribution. We come along then as the insurance company, not you. We. And we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this platform you have created for us, and your wealth is born. And we distribute that wealth to you in two ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel every month that it is paid, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment is made. Okay, what that means is you're going to go out, tap your phone, connect a few people. They'll take a product, they'll pay for it, and you'll get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. 55 Rand for every product payment that's made. If these individuals take more than one product, you get 55 Rand for each one that's paid for. So if they take 2, you get 110 Rand. If they take 3 products, you get 165 Rand, 4, 5, and so on and so on. You have now created, through a single connection, a stream of income for yourself. People say, but when I sold the pot, I got 450 Rand. Yes, but you got it once when you sold the pot. Have you tried to sell the same person the same pot twice in a row? They don't generally buy it the second time. Here what you've done is you haven't had to sell anything. You haven't had to do a single presentation. You have connected the individual to us once and created a stream of 55 Rand per product from that point in time. You don't run back to them every month to beg them to buy again like you would with the other things. No, our system takes over. You're concentrating on connecting others while our system is drawing the money and creating the wealth for you. These individuals are going to go out, they're going to tap their phones, connect a few more people, they'll take a product, and you'll get R27.50 multiplied by 200% again, 55 Rand. In this example, you've been with us for a few minutes, and you're earning 12,000 Rand a year, 1,000 Rand a month. You didn't have to present, you didn't have to sell, you never spoke about our products. You just connected people to us. And by doing that, over a very short period of time, you've already started to change your circumstances permanently, just through the connection of individuals. Now, how much can you earn? $1,000 a month is not a lot for most people. They want more, that's fine. There is absolutely no limit to how much you can earn in the DuePoint system. We do not cut you off at any point in the channel creation size. All you need to do is qualify to earn on any point, and you can earn on any size channel that you create. And I love it. One of our biggest builders said that was where he was like, I caught you, I knew this was a scam. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a scam. It's mathematically sound, I can assure you. We have about 15 different actuaries and about 100 chartered accountants in this business, and we've all looked at the mathematics. Okay, we understand it. You don't yet understand it. We understand it. You don't have to worry about that. What you need to worry about is what it takes to create the income you want. Do you want 1,000 Rand a month? Do you want 5,000 Rand a month? Do you want 50,000 Rand a month? Do you want 500,000 Rand a month? That is now created off of you. You're the only person involved in that creation, and it's going to require you to do two things. We call them time and numbers. We need you to put numbers in, that's the number of people you connect, but it also takes time to create wealth. Everything else you've seen told you were going to be rich in 90 days. None of you got rich in 90 days. And everybody you knew who said they'd got rich in 90 days is still living in the same shack, in the same house, with the same problems. You know those people? I'm earning 600,000 Rand a week. Really? People who earn 600,000 Rand a week drive around in Rolls Royces. Where's yours? Okay. I had one of those chaps here in this auditorium once upon a time. At the end of the presentation, he signed up. And I went, that's bizarre. Why are you signing up? You're earning 600,000 Rand a week. He says, no, I'm actually earning 30 Rand a week. I just tell people that. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no wealth creation in 90 days. There's no wealth creation in 12 months. If you're going to create reliable, lifetime, intergenerational wealth, then you must put the ingredient of time in. Where you're willing to put that in, then we can tell you what you can reasonably expect to earn here at DuePoint. We use a very simple example, 3 plus 2. It fits into everybody's lifestyle, no matter how busy you are. 3 plus 2 says in your first month with us, we'd like you to connect 3 solid paid people. That's it, 3 people in an entire month. Now, you can add as many as you like. You can do 1, you can do 1,000. It's anywhere in between. It's up to you. But for the purposes of an example, connect 3 in your first month with us. And then every month thereafter, connect just 2. So even less than your first month. 1 person every 15 days. That's all we want you to do. No selling, no presenting, just using the tech. Connect one person every 15 days to us. Or you do 2 on the first day and then ignore the rest of the month. Just do 2 in a month with us. And do it every month. Don't skip months, do it every month. If you're able to do that, then we can, based on half a decade of data, calculate reasonably what you can expect to earn. Once you've done that for 6 months, so 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 months you're on 2,500 Rand plus minus a month. Then I get 2 responses to that. I get people who go, that's amazing. It's already changed in my life. And I get other people who go, there's no chance I'm working for 6 months on something for 2,500 Rand a month. Folks, you haven't been doing anything. What have you been doing? 2 people a month. I was looking at September's numbers. We had 2 people that did more than 60. Okay, 60. I'm asking you for 2. Okay, and we had 2 people that did more than 60 last month. Okay, and we had about 1,000 that did 30 plus. So, 2 people a month is not a big ask, and of course 2 people a month doesn't lead to big numbers. You want bigger numbers, connect more, but you're busy, you don't have time, you're important, you don't know people, these things fail, don't like the products. I've heard all of the things, okay? So you only do 2, all right? And those 2 you do every month, you're on 30,000 Rand a year with us of extra. You can call it hobby income after just 6 months. Do it for another 6 months, do it for a year. And after 12 months of being with us, you'll be on around 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's been our experience. That's been our average. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand after a year. How many of you are going to engineer a guaranteed 10,000 Rand increase at the end of this year? When we deal with jobs, there's a committee of people who are going to decide how much you earn at the end of this year. All right? They have to, based on what the company's doing, what the economy's doing, etc., etc. We know that the vast majority of South Africans are not going to have 10,000 Rand. Now here, as I said, we give no guarantees, although there are 2 guarantees. I'll give you 2 guarantees near the end. But what we do say is that we can put a tool in your hand that over the next 12 months you can use to engineer 120,000 Rand a year's worth of income with us. Not 10 grand in 1 month, 10 grand a month going forward with us. How does your life change with 10,000 Rand? Can you imagine how different 2021 is? When you've got an extra 10 grand a month coming through. I'm not doing a marketing pitch here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a factual presentation. We've got facts to back everything I say up. We always say we have delivered already on every promise we've made. So you are not first in the game here. We've been doing this for nearly half a decade. So don't look at this and go, marketing, speculate. No, we don't deal in speculation at DuePoint. This is an input-output system. You put in for a year at this rate, and the maths generally means you're on 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. Do it for 2 years. 2 years with us, you're up to about 27,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. That's 360,000 Rand a year, and you've done it in 24 months. You haven't had to buy cryptocurrency. You haven't had to speculate on stock markets or foreign exchange markets. Those are legit, all legit, but they're speculative. You don't know what the outcome is. What you've done is you've used technology and you've connected people to us consistently at 2 people a month, 2 solid paid connections a month. And after 2 years, you've changed your life considerably. I think even the richest people wouldn't mind an extra 30,000 Rand a month every month. We pay around about the 17th to the 20th of every month. It's lovely in the middle of the month to get a second paycheck. It's lovely. Your employer will pay you, and then we'll pay you. And life starts to change. Do it for 3 years, you're up to 40,000 to 45,000 Rand a month. Do it for 4 years, it rises to about 60,000 Rand a month. And if you're able to do it for half a decade, you should be on around 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's R1 million a year. Puts you into the top 0.5% of earners in the country, according to the tax man. And nothing about your future is the same. Nothing at all. You simply need to put time and numbers in. This is not 5 weeks. It's not 5 days. It's not the first 50 people you spoke to. It's 5 years. And for most South Africans, that's immediately a red card. Unacceptable. I'm not working on anything for 5 years. I have a WhatsApp that says I'll be rich in 90 days. Ladies and gentlemen, how long have you been working in your careers for? 30 years? Yeah, 40, 15, 5 years? Did you get to 100,000 Rand a month in any period? No. No. Now you have a tool that you can engineer it. I'm not going to do it for you. This is not like, oh, come here and you're all going to be on 100,000 Rand. No. I'm going to put a tool in your hand that will get you there if you do the work. If you do it, you will get there. If you do not do the work, you won't get there. But at your job, if you do the work, will you get there? No. Because only 0.5% of South Africans do. But here you've got a tool that will get you there where you do the work. Like I said to you, we've been doing this for nearly half a decade. Tens of thousands of wealth engineers make money here at DuePoint. And we put about 2 or 3 of them on our stage every month from around the country. From around the country. This is a nationwide business. And we tell you their stories. Some people are hopeless at this business. They'll take 10 years to get to 10,000 Rand a month. That's fine. I'm going to show you that person because that might be you. It might take you 10 years to get to 10,000 Rand a month. This is not one of those things where I've got the dancing girls and fireworks and an American celebrity telling you you're all going to be rich. No. This is a real wealth creation business. It's the only one that we know of in South Africa. So we show you everybody. Then we show you the other guys too. The guys that get there quickly. We'll show you because you can be that person too if you're willing to do the work. Here we have this individual, Michael. He's been with us for 18 months. Lovely guy, wonderful. He's here. I see him at least once a week, but he's full-time employed. Doesn't have time for this. Can't come here every day. He's not here tonight. You know, he comes in once a week or so, and he's building over time. Over 18 months, he's built a channel that's worth 9,317 Rand a month. That's not bad. In 18 months, he engineered a 9,000 Rand increase in his earnings. It's his. He can't be retrenched from it. He can't be fired from it. He can't be suspended from it. It's his income. If he loses his job, he's got 9 grand a month to live on. That's what he's got. And it took him not 5 minutes, not 6 months. It took him 18 months. And he doesn't stop. He still goes. Another 18 months, he might be on 20,000 Rand a month. You know, 3 years down to have 20 grand in reserve every month. That's a powerful thing. Then we had Philip Marie. He's from down in Georgia. He lives on a farm. I understand it's about 15 k's away from the closest city. All right. So those of you who say, I don't know people, I'm no good at selling, I don't have the personality. No, those ones. Well, Philip lives on a farm 15 k's away from the closest civilization. He's had to use our technology to connect with people. And he is determined to change his future. That's the thing. That's the switch that has to flick. Do you or don't you want a different future? Philip said, I want a different future. This is not the future I had planned for. I need to change it. And over the course of 7 months, he's built a channel that's worth about 20,000 Rand a month. 7 months. Now, he didn't see my presentation because in my presentation, I said 6 months, you're on 2,500 Rand a month. 7 months, 20,000. You see, you are the problem in my formula. I have fixed everything, and I can assure you, come and chat to me. We have fixed everything in the formula, but I can't fix you. You have to make the decision. Am I going the distance? Am I doing the work? Will I put the time in? He hasn't spoken to 50 people that let him down. He's spoken to like 4,500 people. Okay? He didn't go, the first 50 people just let me down. No. He went next, until he found the people who said, yes, let's build wealth. Let's build real wealth. 7 months in, he's got a channel worth 20,000. I've seen he's had another killer month again this month. Well done, Philip. Folks, you will find on our YouTube channel the testimonies of the few people that we've had on stage here over the last half a decade. There's well over 100 of them. We've never deleted any of them. Everything we do is live. Even this presentation is live right now, saved forever for you to review. And you can go and see these testimonies. And there's all sorts of people that earn a couple hundred Rand a month. We show you those. 15 grand a month, 30 grand a month, 100 grand a month, plus. If you think, I earn more than all of these people, no, you don't. There's somebody here that earns more than you. There is. We're not new. You might never have heard of us before, but we are not new. Here it's about what you want as a future. One that's back in your control. Not one that's out of control like our economy is dictating to us right now. That's the first way we create wealth. The second way we create wealth is through our XP Rewards training program. We'll teach you how to do this. Some South Africans say to me, Brendan, I don't know how to do this. That's fine, we'll teach you. Our XP Rewards program is designed from the ground up, not only to teach you how to be successful at creating wealth, but how to sustain it and how to create wealth from it. Folks, our XP Rewards program starts rewarding you as soon as you start meeting certain criteria. The criteria is you gain XP for doing the training. That's experience points. They accumulate. Naturally, your channel starts growing. When you meet those 2 criteria, we rank you up in the training program. When we rank you up, we reward you with cash. The cash starts to grow. Each rank, it gets more and more. And then at rank 5, we give you an entire toolkit, the Pro Kit, for taking yourself from amateur to pro in building wealth with us. Folks, we have a whole host of tools. You can buy them on our website. Go to DuePoint.net. Click on the store button. You can buy them there, and we'll get them delivered to you. All right, you've got the opportunity to get the tools, but at rank 5, we give you the Pro Kit. Then at rank 7, we give you a 20,000 Rand set of gold-gilded, imported, custom-made business cards. These cards are there so that when you talk to someone and you're handing them a card over with real gold on it, not gold ink, gold leaf, suddenly we are not one of those things they thought we were. Suddenly perspectives are changed. At rank 9, for those of you who put the time and the energy and the numbers in, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, it's not a competition. Once you've reached rank 9, which as I said, use channel size and XP, as long as you maintain that channel size, every year for the rest of your life, we will take you and your family away, 5-star business class, all expenses paid. Not like all these other things you've been to where it was some cheapy trip and it was just you and you had to have the basic meal. I read that once. What is the basic meal? Is it bread and water? Is that all you're allowed for the whole holiday? I don't know. Anyway, here it's all expenses paid. When we say all expenses paid, I mean it. We pick you up at your house and we deliver you back there. Now the thing with DuePoint, like I said to you, is it's not like, ooh, one day we'll have somebody who goes rank 9. No, we've been going for years. So I don't have to show you pictures from the internet. You know when you see the WhatsApps and Facebooks, it's always some guy in a yacht, but you can see that it's not the guy who sent you the message. No, here we've been going for years. We're going again. It's got to be, I worked it out the other day, it's 2 months now. So it's like 8 weeks. 8 weeks from now, we're back on the plane, 7th of December. All of our rank 9s are going with us again. New guys joining us. Every year there's new rank 9s coming with us. Going to a brand new location. And it's going to be amazing again. And you know what? I can show it to you. Wealth engineers with their wives, with their children. In December, when they're on school holiday. Not in the middle of the year when it's cold and cheap. And it's a delivered promise for those of you who put aside your prejudices, put aside your perspectives, and say, I want a change and I want it permanent. Then it looks like this. Looks like it's worth it. Looks like it's worth it. I know because I've been on a few. And they are fantastic. There's me. Here we go. All right. Every year we have more rank 9s joining us. It's not a competition. It's a process. It's wealth creation and it's changing circumstances. And you just need to decide if you're coming with us. It's unlikely you'll join us this year, although somebody will prove me wrong, and that's great. Very exciting. But you could join us next year. You could. How long does it take you to get to rank 9? You decide. This chap took 5 months, and then we have another lady who's not in this photo who took 31 months. Would you work for 3 years for a 5-star business class holiday for the rest of your life? Some of you, yes. Some of you, no. Would you work for a year to get it? Well, work for a year. I think most of you would work for 5 months, but he worked real hard to get there, but he got there. It's up to you now what you do with it. At rank 11, we give you your own car. It's not branded. It is not financed through us. It's not rented from us. It's in your name, and we don't take it away if your production drops off, because we are not that kind of business. We're not one of those things. Here we are a wealth creation business, and this is a wealth creation tool. Those that get to rank 11 get their car. Folks, that's 11 of 28 mapped ranks that we have. We have shown you only the first third this evening. What do you think is in the next 2/3? You'll have to find out. We build all of this wealth, ladies and gentlemen, off of the back of our financial services products, like I said at the beginning of this presentation. We have 5 that you can choose from. The first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month. For that, you get 2 independent products, your very own tax-free investment account, and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. The second product we have is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, you get R1 million worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no maximum age limits, no medical examinations or declarations. Every single South African can be insured by us and be part of the DuePoint system. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It starts at 299 Rand. And you're able to then select from a host of options between 20,000 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, 5 or 10 family members on the plan with you, and you as the principal member get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, so that when you pass away, we'll settle 10,000 Rands worth of your debt as well through this process. Our fourth product is our Legal Guard product. I still have to remember it's in number 4. Rob messed me up. It should have been number 5. Anyway, number 4. Legal Guard product is our brand new product. It's 249 Rand a month. For the 249 Rand a month, you get 250,000 Rands worth of legal expenses cover. This means you have a lawyer with you up to the value of $250,000 Rand. Speaking to the lawyers, I understand that that's pretty much comprehensive. You can pretty much get anything for $250,000 Rand. There might be some exceptions to that, but generally that'll cover everything. They will cover you in civil cases, criminal cases, CCMA, retrenchments. They'll do debt management with you, trauma counseling with you. All of that, you now have a lawyer. You now have a lawyer. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, up to the value of $250,000 Rand. A powerful, powerful product that we have. And then our last product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month to be a member. As a member, you get access to all of our suppliers. Our suppliers give us prices and vouchers and discounts and packages and VIP services, all designed to reduce your expenditure. So that's the thing we're losing control of. We can't increase our income and we can't decrease our expenditure with this product. When you use it properly, you're able to reduce your expenditure with us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, every single one of those products has a training video. The video is comprehensive. It tells you every benefit, every term and condition, every waiting period, everything you need to know in order to understand and fully maximize this product. Most of them, the training videos are less than 10 minutes long, but fully comprehensive. Our products are clear, cut, and simple. Watch the videos if you battle to read, but you can also download the full policy documents on our website if you want to read every term before you've even touched a button on the website. Folks, we wrap our entire business in what we call our Achiever Quest. It's designed to get you off the ground. Most South Africans don't have cash. They don't have cash to do anything. We can get you off the ground, and then we can sustain you as you build your wealth with us through our Achiever Quest. It says that in every calendar month of the year, every single one, all 12, if you're able to put 10, 20, or 30 people into your channel and have them paid in the same calendar month, we will boost your returns and rewards by 5, 10, or 15,000 Rand. That means if you do it every month, like some of our big boys do, when I say big boys, the guys who've actually committed to the process, you can earn 60, 120, 180,000 Rands worth of bonuses a year just through our Achievers Quest. If anybody tells you we don't earn fast enough at DuePoint because of a WhatsApp they've seen, you can laugh at them. Here at DuePoint, legitimately, you're able to create income out of the gates with us where you put your head down. It's a minimum of $5,000. You know that it's 5. If you put 10 people in, you saw 55 Rand times 10, that's 550 Rand, plus the 5,000 Rand, plus your bonus for going rank 1 in our training program, and you're looking at a minimum of about, I would say, $6,000 in your first month with us. $6,000 in 4 weeks' time. Or you can get nothing. That's my number one guarantee at DuePoint is you do nothing, you get nothing. All right? If you're willing to do the work, out the gates, you can change your life. All right. Folks, want to know more about us? Go for it. We're a public listed company. Go to the JSC's website and go and look us up under Conduit Capital. You'll see us listed there under our holding company. Go to Constantia's website. Our financial statements are public property. Go to and see our directors, our BEE status. Go to the regulators' website. There's 9 regulators that look after us. One of our wealth engineers just asked me to list all 9, and I was typing it up while you guys were watching that video. I haven't quite got there yet, but I'm getting to them. 9 regulators. 9 that look after us. Go to the FSCA's website. That's the Financial Sector Conduct Authority. I like that these days. Authority. We're all going to jail. You'll visit me there one day. I'll have written the wrong color pen or something and I'll be in jail. You know, when there's 9 regulators, you know you're going to break a law somewhere. Flip. Anyway, I probably shouldn't say that. We'll have to edit that out. Anyway, go to the FSCA's website, the authority, and see our licenses. We have life licenses, short-term licenses, our FSP licenses. They're all there listed for you publicly to see. Get comfort. And then sit down, make the decision, and start doing the work. If you want to become a wealth engineer with us tonight, folks, well then, you've got to do 4 things for me. The first thing is you've got to sign up. So you need to go to our website, DuePoint.net, click the Apply Join button, fill out the form. Less than 3 minutes, you're a wealth engineer. Not a single cent having left your pocket. And tonight, you can start connecting people. Thursday night's always the best presentation. Why? Because you've got half of tomorrow, because I know people only work until lunch on Fridays, half of tomorrow, and 2 full days thereafter to be connecting people to DuePoint. By Monday next week, you can already be wealthier than you are now. You could start immediately with it. But you're going to need our technology before you can connect anybody. So you have to download our app. You're going to have to go. It's a free app. And you've got free Wi-Fi in our office. Go and find a free Wi-Fi hotspot if you're outside our office. And download the app tonight. Once you've got the app, you've got the tech. But you don't know how to use the tech. And I still have people that just refuse to learn how to use the tech. They just keep asking me. So folks, I'm going to stop answering. Go and do the training. There's about 4 or 5 videos you've got to watch. You're going to open the app up. You're going to click Tools at the bottom, and your 5 videos are lined up. Go watch them. Once you've watched those videos, you can do it tonight while you're lying in bed. Once you've watched those videos, then you'll know how to do that one thing that you have to do for us. Connect people. There's no sales training. There's no product training to teach you how to sell these products. No. It is a process of connecting people. We'll teach you how to do it, and then you do that. You connect people to us. Once you've connected 3 people, you start earning. Every person from that point forward is making money for you. Get out there and start connecting people to us here. This is a nationwide business, folks. Every couple of weeks, we're in a new city, doing conferences, doing presentations. You know how much the tickets are to these events? Free. Wonderful, isn't it? You're not going to be losing money. I can say mainly to the gentlemen. There's not too many gentlemen here this evening, but I can tell you that you do not need to go and ask your wife's permission tonight. This is the only decision you're ever going to be able to make without asking your wife. Because it's free. Folks, Saturday the 9th of November, we need you to be booking your tickets. We're down in Cape Town, and I need to know how big a venue to book. Already it's hundreds of tickets are sold. It's flipping awesome. We're going to have such a huge conference down there. But guys, book it now and start preparing your lists around the country. Prepare your transport and your accommodation so that you can be at this event with us. Go to our website or our app, click event, scroll down, 9th of November, click attend, and book them now so that we can get this venue ready for you. Then rank 4s and above, 8th of February next year is our Converge conference. It is our biggest showcase of the year. We need you to be purchasing your tickets. It's the only conference that it requires you to pay. You get your meal, you get your drinks. It's a 3-course, 5-star black tie event. It's got the dancing ladies and the fireworks. It's the whole tutti frutti. And so everybody's got to get their tickets. If you're not rank 4 and want to come to our biggest event of the year, find a rank 4 and they will buy you a ticket so that you can join them. Go to your lead wealth engineer, the person who connected you, and get your tickets in. Rank 4s especially, get them booked. It's limited seats and it's first come, first serve. So if other people book tickets for other people, you're going to lose out if you don't get your ticket booked. booked. So get in there and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, on our store this month, we've got a discount on our USB sticks. People who struggle with the cost of data, because this is an online business, then get our USB sticks. They have our presentations on our training. They've got testimonies, and they've got tools for you on them. And there's a 12% discount. They're $150 this month alone. You can get them if you order them online from our store. So go to DuePoint.net, click store, and buy those USB sticks. You can plug them in your TV or your computer, and you've got all of that resource at your fingertips at the moment. Everything you need is online here at DuePoint. You can follow our channel on YouTube, subscribe, and you can watch us live wherever you are in the country, Tuesday through Saturday every week. Our social media page on Facebook is huge. All the content that you need is put there every day. You don't have to make DuePoint pages. In fact, we'll shut you down. You use your own personal pages, and all the content that we give you, get it out there and use our technology. And all our podcasts, for those of you who struggle with the data for videos, are available as well. Everything you need we have done at DuePoint, because we have one objective: wealth creation. We have to be a solution in South Africa. No one is coming to our rescue, ladies and gentlemen. No one. I'm sure you know that by now. No one in any aspect of the South African economy is going to save us. We're going to have to do it ourselves. Otherwise, like The Economist said just a couple of months ago in the papers, a couple of economists said we're about to start witnessing lost economic generations in South Africa. That means an entire generation will be lost economically. And to understand the impact of that is mind-boggling. It means that they have given up on trying to save you financially. That's what's happened. That means that only we can turn this around. And we cannot do it selling trinkets. We cannot do it speculating. We don't have the money. We have to pick up what we believe is the only economically viable tool in South Africa today, the DuePoint system. And we've got to get out there and connect South Africa to it. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got questions and concerns, come and find me outside. The rest of you can call client services or speak to your lead wealth engineer, and they should be able to answer all your questions. Thank you very much. We're going to be live again at 12:15 tomorrow, and I will see you then. Thank you, guys.